So, the flames burn once more. Alas, too late. The night fast approaches. And now it shall have the blood it was promised. For we are the night.
Yeah, I will make for the depths here. I will do indeed. Music's kind of interesting here. I'm down for it. Oh, interesting thing with the name there.
Doubtless your journey was a trying one. You deserve the rest ahead of you. You came here seeking the dawn, yes? I must ask, why? The road you took here is soaked in the blood of those who opposed you. Was it worth it? I suppose it matters not. There is no evil in this world, no good. There is only that which we believe in. Can you tell me, without a shade of a doubt, that the dawn is worth all you have endured?
It is. I want to see tomorrow. I want to meet its dawn with my friends by my side. I take it you disagree. You would turn your back on the future, Kazan.
Your journey will soon reach its end. And then, where will you go? No matter how far you travel, you will never escape. Because no matter where you go, there you will be. Humankind is cursed to live in darkness. Everywhere they squabble over some matter or the other, forever. This world is cruel, unsightly. So, it must end. Tonight, let us share a drink.
Now I am become chaos, devourer of all life in this world. Even you, foolish mortals. All shall be mine.
This will be our final battle. Together, we'll usher in the dawn. Today, we fight for our friends.
All right.
Travelers,
Do I have to press A?
where are you?
So I guess it depends on who you had at the front. I guess it makes sense for
The emptiness is staggering.
for Hikari to respond to him though. So cool that I chose Hikari randomly at the very beginning of the game. That is the character that makes the most sense me talking to Kazan / Oboro. No, as a main character? Like the one that you chose at the beginning of the game, or just at the front of the party? I mean, either way.
Not
Yeah.
but darkness.
that so?
Soothing darkness.
Yeah, I get it.
Comforting darkness.
Hey, shut. I get it. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
just getting warmed up.
Interesting. Now then. What would I like to do here? Probably weak to light, right?
Nice.
Okay. Neat.
To work.
And then, yeah, let's start making ourselves a little bit safer here.
Now it begins.
And we're gonna Vengeful
Choose
Blade.
your next move wisely.
Okay. And then, yeah, the music's definitely pretty darn nice. Let's see here. Oh yeah, that's definitely what's going on here. Here. See what weaknesses among those. Let's see. Okay, swords. Neat. While raising up our defenses. Make us be in a bit of a safer position here. Okay. Axes. That'll be handy. Okay, nice.
My
Very
turn.
cool. Wonder how much health you'd have. I could always Hienka, you know, and then Partitio donates a BP, and then I can do a max boost thing or buff, whatever. Just doing this anyway. Yeah, it is pretty cool here.
Axe of the lion heart.
So, I'm just now realizing I think Partitio still has a base of maneuvers on instead of elemental augmentation, whatever. Whatever. Yeah. It's interesting there. Oh, I'm blind, but I'm fairly certain that's fine. I'm pretty sure here. Well? And some other element of some sort there. I don't know. Can't go wrong with that. Maybe?
To work.
Maybe I should have summoned the Anteater, because I can just, oh, I'll break him on the next turn. That'd be perfect, actually, considering the turn order there. You know, that'll be amazing. I'm down with this music. I mean, I've heard it before. I've listened through the whole soundtrack of this game, but,
Bring it on.
still hearing it in its context. It's pretty neat.
Here's a little something.
But yeah. Oh, yeah. I love orchestral rock and the stuff that Octopath Traveler pulls. Absolutely amazing soundtrack kind of stuff. Oh yeah, but now I need stuff on Hikari. There is a chance that I missed this now, actually.
Allow me.
I landed it. Amazing. Well, I can donate a bunch of BP with Partitio. Then I might have wasted my Seal of Diffusion there. Whatever. Yeah, because I needed to summon my Anteater.
This isn't ideal.
Kind of what I had to do. Alright. Anteater time.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Alright, well, I should not have put on that Seal of Diffusion when I did. Oops.
I'm investing in you.
I'm investing in you.
You're a true friend.
I might have to use Ochette to cure that blindness there.
To work.
So I may have to do. So let's see here. Yeah.
Say your prayers.
Alright, time to be like Roy Mustang. With all the snaps and stuff that my camera partially blocks. Alright. And now... Yeah, I think I'm going to... do that. As a matter of fact. And let's see how much damage we can do. Oh yeah, the vocals are absolutely stellar.
I fight for keep my friends safe.
Alright. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put on that Seal of Diffusion again, that's fine. Whoa! Alright. So
Where
then,
was I?
we should go ahead and now... There's more Prayer for Plenty's, how about?
I will keep you from harm.
Why not? We seem to be in a pretty safe position
I'm just getting warmed up.
right now, though. Alright, well, I wasted a random Seal Diffusion, but whatever, that's fine.
Thank you, Partitio.
Basically wasted a turn there. Okay.
Prepare. I fight for my friends.
All right, let's see here. Yeah, there is something absolutely incredible about super well done orchestral music. Holy crap! Well, that was a tad of damage. I don't know how much health you have, but that shall be mine. And the others are trapped in darkness. Oh, so this is how my two parties go. If I had known that it was gonna be like this, then I would have styled my parties another way. Oh my goodness. I honestly thought that it would be like before the actual final boss. I thought like maybe this wasn't quite the final boss yet and it would back out, because I was expecting the kind of thing like before Galdera where it's like choose your two parties, you know, is what I was fully expecting. All right, guess that means it's time to improvise. Is what it seems like. Fine. Test fire.
Fire. Burn.
Time to improvise. I can do it. What? He really didn't like the fire. That's probably what it was. Oh. Oh. And I'm facing this with a party I was not expecting to face this with. Again, those broke free from the... Wait, what? The final battle begins. With actually all 8 at the same time? What? Okay, that I was not expecting. And then the turn order. Tracks will not reach V-Day. Oh, yo.
Even the dawn will be mine.
Oh, but it is still my two parties. Okay. Interesting. Huh. Ooh. Oh, I gotta try it out with this party for a little bit, for the sake of it. I think that means that leg hold trap also isn't even gonna reach you, right? Yo! I can even disguise as them? Oh, this is gonna be interesting. So I can go as either Throne or Chet here. Yeah, isn't it? It's like the Genie legendary Pokemon mixed with Attack on Titan, mixed with the Bible. Yes. Most amazing mix here. So I could do that. Interesting.
Ta-da.
Ta-da! Give this a go.
There's always hope.
Alright. So... yeah, these thingamabobs here. I don't need to do that right now. Yeah. I don't need to worry about these thingamabobs right now. I guess I can test out weaknesses. Alright, no dagger.
Extend a helping hand to all those in need.
So there's weak to fire at least. So I could always say... Oh yeah, it affected everyone. Element weak while the other's weapon weak. Oh. Oh yeah, why did I use dagger there? Obviously that one's only element weak. I'm so dumb, because fire's the very first element. Oh, you'll even damage those guys. So...
Elena.
Well then. About that. I don't know if I could use Particio for anything here right now. Nothing I can really do for healing. I mean, I can't go wrong with this. Right? Alright. Okay.
There's a reaction.
Yeah, and then the Fiery Pursuit. Pretty sweet.
Where did I go wrong?
Yeah, I figured that might happen. Well. we can recover here. Hold on. Give you an olive of life.
Another chance.
Then,
At this rate,
let's see here. Oh yeah, I guess I could have coiled. Technically, I could have there.
they're all
Yeah.
waiting for me.
So then we go ahead and do this.
Wounds be healed.
Okay.
Thank you kindly, old chip.
All right.
Oh dear, the histories have come to life.
The histories have come to life.
Might.
So this would be, oh, interesting. Yeah,
Very well.
I should probably, you know, do this.
I deliver unto you a miracle.
I appreciate
All right.
it, Thanos.
Okay. Ow. Bean. Ouch. That's fine. Ow.
I've never lost a fight.
I've never lost a fight. All right, now is definitely the time to start doing some
Here's a
stuff
little
here.
something for you.
Yo. Now is definitely the time. Okay. Well,
I'm just getting warmed up.
whoops. Wrong button there. I started spamming that. Yeah.
Here,
Okay. Now, everyone.
I don't want no trouble.
There we go. Now, let's dodge some physical things. That's not physical, though.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Let's give
I
this a go.
deliver unto you a miracle.
Okay. Then, nice.
My friends, our final battle is at hand.
All right. Yeah, I'll
Choose
do
your
this.
move wisely.
And then,
Here we go.
I can always do this again with a boost to raise our defenses and see some weaknesses here.
Ready, set, go.
Yeah, put us into a bit of a safer position. Yeah, as one does. Okay, yeah. We're not gonna be damaging V-Day. Alright, Axe. That one's not weak to wind. You weak to ice? Nope. Not weak to wind or ice. Imagine light is probably gonna be one. Yeah, nice miss.
I return your wrath twofold.
Well, very nice. Wicked glint. Ow, but that's fine. Who cares? Sinister smile spreads across V-Day's face.
Now it begins.
Well, but yeah. Yeah, maybe. Let's see here. And then time for Anteater stuff.
How's this? Time to strike.
Are you Anteater here soon? Deny the dawn. Okay, not too bad.
Bring it on. I got to take that, and that.
All right. Let's see here.
No trouble.
Put on more side steps to everyone. Yeah, this is,
My prey.
you know, the final boss of Octopath Traveler 1 was you had to use all 8 travelers, like 2 parties, as we've seen with Galdera even in this game. But this is all 8 at once. This is pretty neat. I approve. Do I want to Anteater? I mean, I guess it'll just... Oh, I won't even suffer negative defenses, because I still have 1 more turn of defenses up. So I'll just go back to neutral there, which I would next turn anyway. Which means this is the perfect time to use the Anteater. Yeah, now it's a raid boss. All right. Oh yeah, I'm down for this.
Oh dear.
All right.
Here I go.
I think. Yeah, so it's not ice. Might be lightning. I can do it to test things out. Probably not gusts. Here, let's grant some lightning.
Lightning lethality.
Some more free damage after all. All right. All right, just miss everyone.
Really now.
Okay.
Thinking time.
Thinking time. Then,
Is the final answer.
And I forgot to do this earlier. Oops. Well then. In that case, I'm doing this.
This is
I'll boost my magic a little bit later. Okay. His arms have a decent bit of health. That's okay. Ow.
Cleaning time.
Mean. Okay. And then,
Playtime's over.
let's see.
As swift as a snake.
I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna give it a go here.
Heavy-footed, aren't you?
Okay. Very neat.
My turn.
Okay, but then can't switch from there.
Ah,
That's okay. Yeah.
heavy-footed, aren't you?
Bam. All right. Now let's take out that other one.
This wasn't in my calculations.
It's just this group, though.
All right.
Okay. I don't know what these effects are exactly.
Together now.
Well. Yeah, let's do this.
Right up. Well now.
Yeah, so I can't do that. Okay. Yeah, I can't do those. Okay. But this party still can. We can still do so here, which means...
Atone for your sins.
Oh, against random foes. Means that might be worth boosting. Or I guess I can just... This then, actually. Hold on. Are you gonna be weak to lightning? Taking a gamble. Wait. No. What am I doing? Yes, because latent power. I was like, wait, that's not gonna whittle down your weak point? Oh, wait a second. Yes, it is. Yeah. Let's see here.
You won't be.
Alright. Bam. Alright.
Oh dear.
Ah, cool. Glad I put on salt in the wound then. But, I think that the, physical attack buff on Hikari is about to run out. It's probably fine. That's probably a-okay.
Repent.
Here, I can, do this. Yeah. This. And then set up Oswald for some future time here. You know. There we go.
Now
That's all I
it
can do.
begins.
Alright. Now then.
I'll end this.
Yeah, this time I'll just go straight for this. Alright, how much damage?
Axe of the lion heart. Who's next?
Nice. Alright, they're gonna be a curse again. Veil of Darkness lifted. Yeah, there's the curse. Yep, there it be. Okay.
Where was I?
Okay. I wonder. I wonder. No, I don't need that. Yeah. Still another turn of that here. Yeah. Could always gamble with Bewildering Grace there. 1,000 Blades. If I'm feeling spicy. I probably don't need to use any summons. Most likely not. I could test out your weaknesses, or
To work.
I could just do this then.
Let's have a look.
Let's see here. So 250,000 health. Okay. That's fine. Let's at least get our defenses back to neutral. I guess if I use each of these twice, it would actually buff us. Now let's just get it back to neutral. See about some of these weaknesses. Let's see about it. Alright. Well, no lances. Okay, no axes. Okay.
Bring it on.
Are my sidesteps gone?
Now then.
Yeah, I think so. So, I think I'm gonna go ahead and use the seal diffusion then.
Here's a little something for you.
That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Deny the dawn. Ouch. Yeah, I want those sidesteps back.
Terminus.
I would like them.
Choose
Why not?
Your next move wisely.
Not like it'll wear off or anything.
Here we go.
So, what can I
What
do
to do?
here exactly? Oh, that was Throne. I thought it was Agnia. Hold on.
My prey awaits.
Yeah, I'm getting myself all mixed up here. Terminus will be able to do more anyway. So I can always test out then. Bow.
Sorry.
Cool. So dagger for the last one, right? Oh, I don't have enough stuff there.
I don't want no trouble.
I could use some more BP for sure. But yeah, Temenos
This
has
is
the
good.
heal more. Yeah,
I deliver unto you.
I don't even think I need a boost. Yeah, I really don't. Not even needed. Okay. But because it's not a physical attack, I guess I'm not countering that. Because that's not happening.
Here I come.
It's
So.
my turn now.
Oops, no, wrong. Now that ZR is a button that I use.
Now then.
Getting myself mixed up. Are we still? Wait. Why are my springy boots not having us all go first? The heck? Yeah. Just whittling down weak points that way.
For the future.
Huh. Okay, I don't think there's anything that I need to do there right now. So I'll
Now
act
it
with
begins.
Hikari then. I'll just throw in
Choose
some more
your next
vengeful
move
blades.
wisely.
My plan. Okay. Stemming bolt. Wow.
I'm just getting warmed up. I can take that and that.
All right.
I don't want no trouble.
Yeah, this will make us a decent bit safer.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I think I gotta do this
I
again.
deliver unto you. A miracle.
Thank you kindly,
What I'll
General.
need to do. So I can put wind onto weapons. Because I know there's that.
My prey
Means
awaits.
I think it's time to use these
Hope
boosts.
for tomorrow.
And conjure gusts.
Instilled with wind's blades.
There we go. Yeah.
Now then.
So, let me just make sure. That's dagger, right? There's a dagger thing here, right? Yeah, sure. Just for funsies.
There.
Well,
now.
yep.
I'm feeling all better.
Alright. There's the deny the dawn again. Ow, but it's fine.
My turn.
Alright. Hikari is my other option there. So I could well do this. To really whittle down your shield points there.
Open your eyes.
Okay. Indeed. I'm gonna start preparing for big damage here. So. Yeah. Have some light key. Let's see how much damage Oswald can do coming up here. You know.
Here goes.
Alright.
Here I go.
My other thingamabobs here, or, yeah. SP recovery. Feebling effects. Yeah, I don't think I need to do anything there. I mean, I could do this while I'm preparing to do big damage here coming up.
Do not think ill of me.
Script. Make the poison.
Alright.
Okay. Do I want to break you with Agnia? Because I could just do that. You know. Yeah, in fact, I think I will. Matter of fact here. I'll go for big damage next turn.
This is my chance.
Alright.
A
Means
graceful dance.
that now we go to learn skills here. And we break bedrock.
How's this?
Yep. Wall. Then
Let's go.
we anteater now. Alright. This is gonna affect us four. Or even my allies down there. I hope it's my allies down there too.
Here goes.
Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there it is. Very sweet. Alright. So this is the this is actually the last turn that you're weak to poison, which means that I should probably. Can I do poison here? Do I need to use my skill? Alright, well. Yeah. If I say poison them for 2 turns. Yeah. Do what I can here.
Poison slash.
Bam! See how much the poison does. I don't know how exactly the weak to poison works. Just like you take more damage while the poison's going. Probably is something or other. Alright. Let's see.
My turn.
Yeah, I'll only use the 2 because I don't want anyone to spend their turn giving an extra BP to him. Let's see what we can do with this. Okay. Then we can do, say,
Just getting warmed
I could do hired help. BP do I have on
What
Throne
to
here?
do?
Decent bit, and I can act twice.
Playtime's over.
I need to figure out something that I'd be doing with my second round through, but oh yeah, there's armor corrosive that I could always do there. I don't know how worth it is. I'm doing sneak attack because I know that that'll do big damage.
Heavy-footed, aren't you?
Yep. Very nice. Okay.
Cleaning time.
And then, oh, I guess I could have taken this opportunity to give a BP to Hikari after all. Oh well. Is there anyone that I want to give BP to there? No, we're pretty full up over here. I think we're pretty good. That doesn't look like it does anything. I don't know, what's the positive stats effect gonna be?
Fine.
Let's see. Ah, a free BP, I'll take it. Alright. Oswald?
Feel my wrath. Let me show you what I've learned.
Yes, time for Ignis Ardere.
Burst forth, mighty flames.
Okay. Did, you know, like 90k. Which is pretty nice there.
Let's go.
So, yeah. I mean, I could just... I would have done more damage if I had managed to do something like this first. Maybe I'll save this in case for next round. But for now, maybe I can say... I don't need to fix our defenses, that'd be a waste here, because it's about to wear off there. Should I try that? Wait. You are weak to dagger, though. Which implies that I should save this. Breaking you, right. That's what I should probably do.
My turn.
No, I don't know.
My
Here, actually.
way.
I mean, you can't go wrong with something like that. You know, can't exactly go wrong with that. Welcome back, Anima.
Meet Alfred, the Flamebringer.
Is that going to affect this turn too? Because I already have Hienka there,
For my
so
friends.
let's see here. You're lurking. Hope you enjoyed the lurk.
Axe of the lion heart. Who's next?
All right. Yeah, I think I kind of built my party really, really strong, considering this was intended to kill Galdera. So, this might have been a little bit much strength that I gathered for the main game. Okay, well, that was really cool though, not gonna lie.
Why do you spurn its embrace? Travelers, the light has left. And yet, you protest. And yet, you stand defiant. For a dawn, bereft of light. Mark well, travelers. Do not forget. I am eternal.
Isn't that the same sound effect that's used in Tears of the Kingdom when you're getting a memory? Anyway, that's neither here nor there.
My friends, the dawn has come.
Epilogue unlocked? I thought there'd be more of like an ending cutscene, so I was bunching a thing or bob. Sometimes I keep snackers in my drawer. Epilogue unlocked. The beginning of the epilogue marks the end of your journey. Once you're done roaming and ready to see what lies at the end of the final path, proceed to the indicated destination. Wait, what? So is that where I go to for finishing the story? Epilogue? So is it done? I beat the final boss, but now for the actual ending, I just gotta go there? Or something or other? I might save back my first slot again. Leave that. Oh, look, all the things are lit in the, yeah, in the bottom right again for the loading screen. Okay. But yeah, I mean, the fight goes terrible. It went awful. Like this, I'm really glad they asked how the how the fight is going here. So, completely awful there. Like, I'm really struggling here. Now let's go back into the slot. There we go. I'm fairly certain I still have evasive maneuvers on. Also, I didn't want to use any of my actual summons there because like, part of me still kind of wants to save them for Galdera. I don't want to remember where I recruited everyone from. So, yeah. We're gonna go wander down and go see how this story ends, I guess. Now that peace has been returned to the world. But yeah, having all 8 at once there and switching back and forth between the two. Had I known that's how it was gonna go, I would have strategized my party setup around that, but no, hey, it worked fine. Yeah, just suppress those. Now just close OBS. Playing this on my Switch here. I don't know why I thought I could go through there. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. So yeah, this was the campsite that we were at before, right? Is that a moose? No, I'm turning, it's a deer. No, I'm turning my head like this, like I'm looking over the trees, like that'll somehow help me see it better. Just a real life force of habit there, I guess. Yeah, back to the campsite, not even an encounter. Spoke too
I shall
soon.
be your opponent.
Oh, I'm not even fully restored here.
Prepare
I have to
yourself.
go to an inn. The true final battle is now then?
Spear of the Warlord. I still have much to learn.
That was the true final battle of this playthrough then, right? Yeah, I saved. I swear, there's more battles to do. I mean, we'll see.
It's always good to see a familiar sight.
Yes, even if it's for the last time.
This is it, isn't it? The end of our journey.
Hey now, who's saying that? There's still plenty of steps left in these legs.
Indeed. We each will continue on our own paths.
To travel is to live, or so they say.
Ochet?
I feel sad. I don't want to say goodbye.
I too find myself reluctant to part ways with everyone. How odd.
It won't be the same without you. I'll miss our feasts.
As will I.
I don't want to forget this moment. This feeling.
You won't, Ochet. We won't.
Our journey will live on forever. In here.
Well said.
Right.
There's something I want to say, but I'll keep it to myself for now. When we meet again, I'll tell you.
I'm so glad I met everyone. I'll never forget our adventures together. Not even when I'm old and gray. You can count on it. Never, never, ever. But let's see each other before then.
Well, I'll be. Seems I've got something in my eyes. This ain't a farewell, you hear? I put no stock in it. Happy trails.
Right. Thanks for everything. Sorry. I'm terrible at these things.
Until we meet again.
During our journey, I found something I never thought I would. Something even more important than meat. I won't forget you all. Until next time.
May the roads ahead of you be filled with fortune and smiles. If you fall sick or become wounded, send a letter. I shall come with haste.
Our journey was long, but all roads end. It's time to go home. My friends await.
Well, I suppose that's it. One thing I noticed during the end there is it seems like everyone left in reverse order of the order that I recruited them in, interestingly enough. So, yeah, I guess when Cassie's the last one to leave and say bye, they're directing it towards the empty group. I guess it's just they go in the one particular order then. Yeah, that I quite enjoyed that. You know, I loved Octopath Traveler 1. That game really blew my socks off. It, you know, took me a long time to get through it. It was probably the first ever long playthrough done on this channel when that first came out. Yeah, that thing was pretty freaky right there. So when Octopath Traveler 2 was announced, I was really hyped. And I honestly did really enjoy this game. I feel like I didn't enjoy it as much as I could have if, you know, I had a lot more time, things were a lot more easygoing. Like, in Octopath Traveler 1, that was still when I was primarily doing Smash 4 viewer games. I was doing like a bit of Dead by Daylight. I was doing mostly multiplayer games like that, while doing a little bit of playthrough things on the side, just purely for fun. But it wasn't the main thing that I did. So I wasn't really balancing multiple playthroughs at that time. It was a very different era for the channel, and I just had all the time that I wanted. And it was just a nice step away and break from the multiplayer games and stuff, and I really quite enjoyed it. It's very different for me schedule-wise now, what with, you know, the bazillion games and projects that I'm always going through around here at once. So part of me was kind of stressed out about, like, man, how am I gonna find the time for a game this long to be wedged in? Especially after there was a couple weeks of grinding that I did to take on Galdera there. You know, but somehow I managed to find a way. But, you know, I feel like you can't quite fully appreciate a game when you're handling it from the perspective of, I feel obligated to get through this, rather than just like, yep, time to sit down, chill, and take it easy. Which, if I wasn't a content creator and I was playing, you know, games purely for that reason and that was it, I probably would have gotten like an absolute blast out of this. Just, oh, and it's showing my actual setups and stuff like that in these battles, I'm now noticing. Interesting. Yeah, I probably would have really enjoyed this. I've probably beaten it like months ago. This came out, what, end of February? It's currently the 13th of July. This took me a hot second. Ah! But, you know, at least we're through it. But yeah, saying things like at least we're through it at the end is not exactly the best sign there in terms of the way that I handle these things. I would have gotten a lot more enjoyment out of this if it was purely for the sake of just like hopping into and chilling out. And considering gameplay-wise, this game just seemed to do pretty much nothing but improve over the original Octopath Traveler and how much I love the original Octopath Traveler. I thought that this was great. I did have a lot of fun with this. But man, if I could hand this to me 5 years ago, shortly after, like with a little smidge of a break after clearing Octopath 1, but still shortly-ish after, like I probably would have gotten a lot more of a blast out of it then, when I had more time and I was just, you know, chilling on the side, taking a break from multiplayer games and stuff like this. But, you know, overall, I do have to say that this was honestly a great game, you know? This was fantastic. It wasn't, you know, it wasn't free of complaints that I had. Like, one of the things that I didn't really notice all that much in Octopath Traveler 1 that I began to notice here, well, I should just say through the HD2D series in general that has kind of culminated with this, is, it's really sunk into me how basic the cutscenes have to be. You know, like, the environments are really cool. I love exploring around the world, the boss designs and stuff like that, but this game is very story-based, evidently, and having long cutscenes where, you know, the characters are just simple sprites that aren't really doing much except for, like, head nodding, some very basic emotes from time to time, it doesn't really make for very interesting cutscenes. So during the, you know, if it's short cutscenes, you know, it's fine, and the voice acting was stellar, the voice acting was amazing, but, you know, when you're in a scene that's just like a lore dump for 10 minutes of two characters talking back and forth, I could feel myself getting bored and, you know, with my camera off and mic off, you know, like I do there during cutscenes, I would start to browse my phone, like browse my email and try to catch up on like, oh, what other stuff have I missed here? Just because it kept on going on and on there. So while I do really like the art style, I love the HD2D style and I find it really charming, it started to really sink in for me this far in the HD2D series that, it really isn't the best for story-driven things, is it? It's super long cutscenes. Like, maybe this would be the kind of game that's better suited as something like environmental storytelling, like a Metroid-like thing, or something like that. Because, yeah, the cutscenes when the characters are just talking back and forth, and that's all that's happening, can be really interesting if you handle it well. Like, a game that we played recently on the channel that we were just chatting about a little bit earlier this stream, Metal Gear Solid. Like, despite its very basic movements like head bobbing and stuff like that, turning, stuff like all that. Why do I keep saying stuff like that? Just force habit, I guess. Because of the camera continuing to move in very interesting ways and how cinematic it was, it kept the whole thing engaging, and I was hooked on those cutscenes. I loved the cutscenes of Metal Gear Solid. It was really cool. But, you know, and it also had really fascinating dialogue. And this game had like some pretty fascinating dialogue at times too. But, you know, Metal Gear Solid is a 3D game. You can move the camera in interesting ways. In a 2D environment like this, you don't really have the options to just like spin the camera around at different angles. It's not really a thing, which makes me feel like, you know, this might not be the best suited thing to long scenes with story-based stuff. You know, this is something that, thinking back on the other HD 2D games, may have been an issue if I thought more about it and if I was balancing other things and, you know, feeling things drag on. I feel like the thing that dragged on the most was that chapter 4 of Hikari with Raimei, where, you know, in the cell there and chatting and just like, man, it's just going on and on. And, oh, I'm out of the cell, I go upstairs, and then they chat for a while, and it's like, yeah, that battle right there. It could drag on a little bit. Generally, I found it pretty interesting, the story, but, you know, I don't feel like story and HD 2D necessarily go the best together, at least not in this format. Though the story that was being told was intriguing, I feel like after Octopath Traveler 1, there was definitely a couple particular stories that stood out to me more than the others, and it's like, wow, that was a really cool standalone story. And this game, I don't think any of the stories are ones that stood out to me so much that it's like, wow, that was amazing. I think my favorite was probably Partitio's. It was just like a really feel-good story. But, you know, the others were just like, okay, yeah, that's, you know, kind of typical for what would happen there. Like, there was nothing really that blew my expectations out of the water there. The overall story and seeing everything come together again, just like Octopath 1, I quite liked that. I quite liked how the characters actually interacted with one another in it, and it really did feel like the culmination of all the Traveler stories. And as opposed to Octopath Traveler 1, where it was just like, here's the culmination of the lore, now fight this dark god that literally none of the characters have ever heard about before. Like, the final boss and the build-up of everything coming together in this game felt a lot more related to each of the characters' story than the first game, I will say. And one of the, on the topic of the story, one of the complaints from the first game was that there was like next to no interaction from the travelers with one another. I do like the measures that this game took to change that around. I do kind of wish that the other travelers were present in one another's stories. I guess they were with like the party chats and stuff. But, you know, I feel like it could have been better, but at least there was some progress. And we got to have like party chats, like the characters chatting about one another's stories. The stuff in the taverns being also party chats there. The dialogue within the battles, where they would quip with one another and be like, good job, insert name here. You know, where it does feel like they're an actual party instead of like completely disconnected figures. I quite enjoyed that. And then at the end, all the travelers actually moving towards this final boss and facing it together and putting all the pieces together, as opposed to just Octopath Traveler 1, where all their stories are done and they're all just, you know, completely silently doing whatever the player wants, moving towards the final boss there that had like nothing to do with them, really. You know, here it felt like they were actually playing an active part in one another's stories, and I appreciated that. So that's the story there. I think I'm done talking about the story. The gameplay, like I was mentioning earlier, I do like how it just improved upon Octopath Traveler 1, how it continued to expand on it with things like latent power. I quite like the latent power in this game. That was pretty cool. Some of the changes that they made for balance, like the overhealing that they, you know, severely nerfed, and probably rightfully so, or the way that they handle advanced magic. One of the things I really disliked in Octopath 1, is this another scene that we should watch first before I continue my review? Brightland's New Delsta. Okay.
This place is bursting with life. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised.
No auto advance, I have to press
But
A.
first, I must seek out my friends.
I must seek out my friends. And there's I already see some familiar faces around here. Should I wrap up my review here first? I think the thing I wanted to talk most about was the story. Anyway, gameplay-wise, I do like the additional things like latent power. That was pretty darn neat there. Keeping the things that worked from Octopath Traveler 1, like the turn tracker at the top, that I really wish Bravely Default 2 had used, considering how wacky that game was with its turn order. Like, that could have learned a little bit more from Octopath Traveler. But I do wish that there was some more variance. The, like, the 8 main jobs are exactly the same. Most of their skills are exactly the same. Like, some things were changed around, but for the most part, like, if you played a job in Octopath Traveler 1, there would be, like, the exact same thing in this game. I really wish that rather than just, like, rehashing and maybe slightly tweaking the same 8 jobs over again, like, they had given us a fresh 8 Traveler types with kits that we had never seen before in Octopath Traveler 1, you know? Like, I feel like in video games, whenever you're making a sequel, or just more titles, that you need to strive for a balance of having a familiar feel, but also having enough new stuff. Like, it feels different, but similar, you know? Like, Xenoblade Chronicles has been really good at that. Like, all 3 of the Xenoblade Chronicles games work based off of a real-time combat system where your arts recharge and you select your arts. But in Xenoblade 1, it's like you have all your arts at the bottom of the screen, you use the D-pad to navigate, and you press A to use them. There's things like the visions and stuff, and the way that chain attacks work there, of, you know, going around, attacking, and then, you know, hopefully it gets expanded based on your character's affinity with each other, and a whole bunch of deeper mechanics. In Xenoblade 2, you would have arts assigned to the face buttons. You would have 3 at a time, as well as a special, and that would be determined by which blade you have equipped, and you can equip up to 3 and change out which one you're currently using with the D-pad. So you'd have 3 at a time and change what set of 3 you're using with a D-pad. That might also vary on circumstances. So a similar idea, but, you know, completely different gameplay there. And Xenoblade Chronicles 3 was the biggest party size yet, with 6 or 7 party members, and being class-based. Like, you could unlock new classes and assign them around to your characters based on, like, what kind of builds that you want to make, instead of everything just being determined, like, ahead of time, like Xenoblade 1 and 2, that was determined by, you know, the characters slash the blades and stuff. It was a lot more customizable. So I feel like Xenoblade Chronicles is a really good example of having the game feel similar enough that it's like, alright, I get the feel here, I'm getting into it, but still being, like, vastly different. Taking the ideas that are already established, but doing something completely new with them. I was hoping that Octopath Traveler 2 would do that, by giving us 8 completely new job types, 8 completely new travelers, but, or at least if it was to be the same, give a completely new skill set to each, to give me something that I haven't tasted before. But, here I was just essentially fed the exact same Octopath Traveler meal, where it's like, wait, aren't these the exact same skills from the first game? Are you kidding me? Like, some things were changed around, mostly for balance reasons there. Like, there were some different skills. But, for the most part, it was basically exactly the same. You know, it just felt like playing Octopath Traveler 1 again, class-wise, for the main 8 classes. So I really wish that there was some variance there. It is neat how they changed up the Special 4 jobs. I do like how there was some difference there. They did borrow some of the ideas from Octopath Traveler 1, like they kind of turned Rune Lord into Conjurer and Arcanist, like they kind of shared some aspects around. And again, you know, I don't mind having some familiarity. I wish that there was more variance. Maybe we could have seen that among the main classes, what they did for the special classes or something like that. The special classes also didn't feel as broken in this game as the first one. And maybe that's a good thing, instead of just being like, oh yeah, unlock that class, and, you know, these are the best characters, and then all the ones that are stuck with normal secondary jobs are not as good, you know? Like, so, I guess maybe that would make sense from a balance perspective, but it didn't feel as game-breaking to unlock them. Especially things like Conjure, where it's like, here, take my power, and, you know, it'll help you reach new heights, and it's like, okay, is it gonna be really spicy? It's okay. It helped me in the final boss a little bit there. But it's not anything, you know, phenomenal or anything like that. Inventor, I think, is interesting and a good example of a job that's like, here's something very different compared to the kinds of things that we're used to. And Arcanist was kind of intriguing, but I mostly just used it to spam sidestep. Anyway, when this cutscene was coming in, I interrupted myself earlier when I was saying something that I hated from the original game, and I'll follow up on that now, is the way that magic worked along the scholar line. Is you initially start out with a skill for fire, ice, and lightning that would just be cast once. And then you could level up the job and unlock skills that were hit twice with fire, hit twice with ice, and twice with lightning, which would really use up like your slots of how many different skills you have. It would really eat that up. And then when you unlocked the whatever the heck, the spellmaster, the special job, whatever it was, that would grant you 3 of each of the things. So if you gave it to the best elemental attacker of Cyrus, then he would have in his kit the ability to cast like fire, ice, and lightning once with one particular skill, twice with another set of 3 skills, or 3 times with this set of 3 skills, and you'd only ever want to use the 3 He'd have basically no reason to use the 1 or the 2 ever again, and that's like 6 slots that are used up at that point. You know, it just felt silly. It would just invalidate the earlier things. So that was something that I really didn't like about the first game. And I was honestly debating about even giving that special job to someone else so that Cyrus could keep on using his like 2 and then someone else could use the 3 but I just couldn't go wrong with Cyrus's damage that he'd get, even if that meant that he would have so many skills that are just essentially useless. It seems like the developers recognized that for this game, and they changed around how it works. So scholars and, just magic users in general are only ever in the job itself going to have being able to cast once as part of the thingamabob. They have the basic fireball, ice, and thunder, or whatever the heck. When you use the different skill of Alphen's Wisdom, or whatever the heck it was, you can grant the ability to have them be casted 2 times. Have it use more advanced magic. Or like the Stone of Truth that I have on Temenos changes things to 2 times, and things like Heal More that boost the intensity of your spells. But if you use Max Boost and use maybe it was Alphen's Wisdom at Max Boost, where you grant the thingamabob for like the maximum intensity of spells, then it's the 3 kind. And it's like, okay, so it's not as easy to spam the 3 and like now you actually have to strategize a little bit more, and now you don't have skill slots that are just going completely to waste. That change that they made for the general way that spells worked, I like that. I like that change that they did, So there's that. And hello, Eagle and Saza. I hope things are going all right today. So yeah, I like that change. That was pretty cool there. Pretty neato. What else here? When I played the original Octopath Traveler, one of the things that I said was on the end of that playthrough was I think that it was the only game that I've ever played where I actually had fun with the random encounters, because I was having fun like figuring out enemy weaknesses, breaking them, and getting through and stuff. I didn't really do that as much in this game, with time stuff. I just kind of, grinded up to be really strong and then bum rushed stuff. So that's kind of what I needed to do time-wise. So I don't know if I'd still say that about Octopath there. But yeah. Oh, neat for is my chat off? Oh, it was. For a thing that they're gonna sell there in some way. But yeah, so I don't know if I'd say the same now, because I didn't really engage with that part of the game as much. What else? Is there anything else big gameplay wise that I'd like to mention there? I don't know here. Yeah, I could fully imagine it being, but we'll see here. Maybe there'll be some other things gameplay-wise that I'll think of shortly here. Music. My goodness. The soundtrack was my favorite part of Octopath Traveler 1. It is without a doubt my favorite part of Octopath Traveler 2. Like, my god. The soundtrack of this game was absolutely stellar, just like Octopath 1. I feel like Octopath 1 probably made more of an impression on me, just that also could be because I, took my time and savored that game a whole lot more rather than rushing through. But, shortly after this game came out, I found the full soundtrack online, and I put it on my laptop. And, at least once a week for the past couple months while I'm working, rather than listening to one of my playlists on YouTube or something like that, or listening to some YouTube mix, I'll just go into that folder and look through the Octopath Traveler 2 soundtrack for things I want to listen to, and I'll just relax with some of the things there. Because my goodness, the soundtrack of this game is absolutely amazing. Of, HG2D games in general, but especially Octopath Traveler 1 and 2, in my opinion. Those have got to be my favorite of the HG2D soundtracks there. They are such amazing orchestral music, I'm such a big fan of orchestral music, and this game really hit it out of the park with its orchestral music. And Octopath Traveler is also such an awesome example of how to do orchestral rock. You know, it's stellar. And like in the final boss there, it was really darn cool. And then finally, I guess art style and graphics and stuff. As always, it's really cool. It's really charming. I really love the look of the HD2D games in general, but it's probably not suited for overly long cutscenes and characters just chatting. I think that that's my general... I think that that's my bases covered. I think that that's my review pretty much wrapped up, unless I think of any more things here. I would generally recommend this game, but if your time is limited, then maybe not. Is probably the way that I look at it. But generally, yeah, that was a fine video game there. But yeah, so you beat him? Nope. Let's talk with this dude over here. But yeah, let's see here. And I don't know. We'll figure out whenever that comes closer. Still got a lot of problems waiting to be solved, but for today, let's celebrate. Try not to get carried away, Edmund. I wouldn't want you hung over at tomorrow's peace talks. Try my best not to get in Lady Melia's way. So good to see you again, Will. How is the business going? Hey there, Melia. It's been a while. Everyone loves your town's herbs. Now let's chat with everyone. I can't believe that man. Just where has he gone off to this time? Alright, well, I can still go into inns and stuff. Hi. Guess I can't chat with you. The city can be very dangerous, Elena. You need to watch your step. Still time until this show starts. I need to get a present for Papa. Boop it about. I look forward to seeing her shine upon the stage. The next voyage is gonna be a long one. I should have all the fun I can on land today. I need to keep honing my skills while I work hard, Susk works hard. Who are these two again? Oh no. Yeah, I'll make an 8-hour essay on this game. The new boss was amazing, but I never thought he'd bring us to a city like this. Where's that ticket boss bought me? So the show starts at, I remember the last time I was home like this. Is there some kind of festival going on? The president makes a final decision, but perhaps I could put in a good word for passionate youth like yourself. I'll work hard, I promise. Please, let me prove it to you. I realize I missed someone on the left there, but, is that the latest model of the astronomical telescope? Can't believe it. The refractive indexes. You'll be surprised to find out just how key the Neo steam engine's metallic plates were in my research. I heard there's a big star in town. Maybe I'll go see what's happening at the theater later. Oh, and there's someone important to talk to over in here. Hi, what are you doing in here?
I've been waiting for you. No time for pleasantries. Let's mosey.
So we're gonna gather my squad together, right? I can't open my menu right now. I assume that they're actually all gonna follow behind me. Right. Gonna be the case. Because you can have 8 people around you in this game because of summons. Recruiting again, boss? Already got 30 newcomers just this month. You there, with the white fur. Would you like to join our traveling troupe? You look like you have promise. The more people we have, the merrier the performance. Even the Great Isle Warden is reduced to a mere attraction in this big city. Chet, it's really a good idea to bring me here.
Hey, I knew I recognized that scent.
No, you didn't.
I've got plenty of food for everyone, so let's go.
Alright, well, come along. Let's gather our squad together here. So now we'll go up here. Aye. This place has always been lively. Never seen it like this before. Now that we've completed the Continental Railroad, I think we can leave the rest to the next generation, Pep. Right? Maybe it's time you and I retire, Rock. Run a little shop together. What do you say? I was just going around to whoever was there, but
Here's a familiar face. Shall we be on our way?
Yep, we shall. I mean, if I had my choice, I might not have been a half-bad first choice there, because he is Particio. Really, Temenos? Fine, I'll overlook it this time. One over there. One over here to chat to? No. Doesn't seem like. I thought I would step foot in this city again. I love how it's playing the Octopath Traveler leitmotif here. Pretty neat. I noticed it a little bit earlier, but it was a lot fainter. Haven't been here in 50 years. Not much has changed, to be honest. Come on, hurry up. I don't want to miss the show. Wait.
Hey there, I'm Paula, Agni's little sister. I'm so glad you could make it. I'm about ready to explode from excitement.
So, is Agnia doing the show, so we're taking her sister instead in the party? I would guess so. Yeah, Wow, amazing. But yeah. It might well have been. Are you watching Kuani? Today, your little girl becomes a star. Yeah, it's definitely Agnia there. Lady Raime, there's no need to rush. Still plenty of time before the show starts. I refuse to be late. No matter what, I will keep my promise. She's come quite a long way, hasn't she? Oh, time hasn't changed her one bit. Oh, you won't want to miss tonight's performance. I knew a star would draw a crowd, but that was fast. Madame Dulcinea seems even more fired up than usual today. Even this guy? This may be the greatest audience this theater has ever seen! Say, you have some, really beautiful muscles. Beautiful muscles. It's the first time someone's ever said that about me. Alright. Yeah, whenever a game reuses a main leitmotif throughout the series and uses... Maybe not even necessarily throughout the series, throughout the game. Sorry, I do series on games, so that's what I had in my head, but generally throughout the game. But even better if you do it in a series, it's pretty cool. It's always awesome when it's used in a meaningful way, and this main leitmotif here,
Thank
that's
goodness
pretty
we were
neat.
able to find each other. I'm looking forward to the performance.
Nice, nice. Yeah, there is. I've tried it, and I failed. Today is a beautiful day for a song. If I do end up beating it, it'll be during Fragapalooza. What a beautiful melody. Makes me want to dance. Anyone in here? Hi. Never thought I'd be walking free through these streets. Glamorous life ain't bad, but I'm pretty content with what I have. As long as we've got you, boss, we don't need anything else. Hello? Just barge into everyone's house for fun. This is the first time I've seen a human eat so happily. This jerky is incredible. The scent, the taste, oh, I just can't get enough. Of course there'd be people in here. Oh yeah, and it was marked as a thing anyway, because it was Gil's bar there. They're mid-80s, is the case. So this is where she danced, huh? Nice place. Coffee's good too.
I hate crowds.
Well, come on, get up, GIF, else we'll be late for the show. I don't know why he's so sad about. The president knows he's doing good work. I'm working hard. Really, I am. President is... Yeah, I suppose it does. Closing up early today. Got some hot plans later. Alright. Then we trek out this way. Whoa. And over here. What? 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 Do I loop around? Or something? Yeah, I can't go into there. I was curious if the change time button worked. It doesn't. Oh, this way. Okay, so a little smidge later then. I gotcha. Yeah, oh, it makes sense for Throne to be here.
You're late. Though I only just arrived myself. Let's go.
Let's. Alright. Yeah. So now we trek this way. Who's over here? In just normal New Delsta. Not New Delsta backstreets or any other place, but just normal New Delsta. Yeah, there it is. Iconic tune. Is there someone that I missed around here? What? What's going on here? Oh. Oh, do I just go in now? Because, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Okay. Oh, so it meant I see what it was guiding me towards. I getcha. Like, wait, who'd I miss? Perfectly timed with the music. Almost.
Life is a journey. The places you go, the deeds you do, the tales whose hero you become. Every road is yours to take. I once went on a journey. I was one of 8. My friends and I visited every corner of the realm. The winding road we walked was full of surprises. And I know the memories we made will be with me forever. Looking back on them now brings a comforting warmth to my heart. Our lives are both a journey and an adventure. The path ahead may be dangerous, and you may even feel like giving up when the night is long and dark. But remember, in those times, especially in those times, you don't need to walk alone. No path is too perilous so long as friends are at your side. Walk astride to the dawn. I hope that your journey and the dawn that awaits are filled with light. This song is for you. Octopath Traveler.
It's really one of those games that says their name at the end, and that's how they managed to do it, huh? Well then. Thank you for traveling with us. Yeah, pretty neat. She said the thing. She said the Octopath Traveler. Yeah, I mean, I very much adored Octopath Traveler 1 and, 2 here as well. And now you've kind of spoiled the fact that it's not done for me. Thanks. Well, that was certainly something. Well, so then another scene happens. Oh, or that! New title screen. Or the new mark on the title screen. Cool. Yeah, that was a, good time there. I mean, it depends on if I have time, which I might not. Really depends. Is the case. Alright, yeah. We're back to... Oh. Where's the inn here? Where the heck? Over there. Over here. But yeah. If I have the time, which, I'm not gonna make any promises because time is a valuable thing. And my goodness gracious, considering 2 weeks is what I spent to it before, I do not exactly want to put on the expectation that it will for sure be done. But yeah, I guess we did it. Yes, we did it here. So yeah, with that, thanks everyone who stopped by and hung out for our Octopath Traveler 2 series, maybe our general Octopath Trilogy series, or maybe even our HD 2D series, in case anyone's tuning into any one of those around on the channel. We've cleared another title here. So yeah, I appreciate everyone who, along with me, embarked on this Octopath Traveler. And until whatever next adventure calls us then. Until next time, take care and see you.